Hey guys and gals, this is Nathan. Welcome to another episode of Comic Book Coloring 101. This is episode 14, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do lightning. I usually get asked a bunch if I have like lightning brushes or how I would go about doing lightning type effects. So I'm going to show you guys an easy trick. Right here, I just have. Let me open this up. My image size, just a 8.5 by 11, just like regular sheet of paper, 300 DPI, and I usually do it 300 DPI. I'm just setting this up that way that I can save it for later. I can throw it in a couple different backgrounds if I wanted to, different images, and it's big enough. 300 DPI, I can use it to go to print or whatever. Or I could shrink it down if I need to. Just something handy to have on hand. What we're going to do first, let me go full screen with that. Make sure you hit D for your get your colors. So let's see if I have, just like these random colors here. But if hit the D button, it'll make it default. Black your foreground color and white your background color. And we'll go to our gradient tool, which is this guy right here. And usually when I'm using the gradient tool, I like to use like the second one with the transparency. It's to me that way there, whatever colors I have underneath. Oops, I have underneath. So like if I have like this brownish color, just fade to whatever color is already there, as opposed to if I had this first guy. Oops, not that one. If I had this first guy checked off, it's gonna do a gradient between my foreground and background colors, or it's supposed to anyway. I have no idea why it's not doing it. It's weird. Oh, maybe it didn't accept it. There we go. There we go, like that. But, I just picked the second one. That way there it goes to transparency. So default colors. Make it that. So my background is white. And just going to go, not even that much. Click it down and then drag it. I'll hold down, like click down, hold shift, and then drag it across. Maybe, an inch and a half, and then let go. No, you want it like that real tight gradient right here. Next up, we'll go to our Photoshop menu bar, and unfortunately that's on my other monitor, so you can't see it. But if you go up to Filter, and then Render, and then Difference Clouds, that's what we get. So you see right here, got a little bit of crazy action going on. But I'm going to tighten this up a little bit more. Maybe I'll just do like an inch long. That way there, you get like this bit here is like even tighter. Let me see. Let me go back and get that filter. All right, that's looking a lot better. Really tight. So now we go up to our, let's see, where was it at? Oh boy. I'm so used to the shortcuts. We hit Apple or Command or Control I. That'll inverse the colors. So now you can kind of see like that white coming in. So this is what we want. I can't remember off the top of my head where that is. It's gonna kill me all night long now. I'm gonna look for it after I finish recording. I don't know. It's just been a long day. Anywho, okay, back on track. We inversed our colors. Now we'll hit. If we go up, we'll go to Image Adjustments and hit Levels. Or again, you can just hit Command L on a Mac or Control L on a PC and bring up our Levels menu. What we want to do is we want to take this. This here takes the dark color and just drag that all the way down. So you see now we got a little bit more of a crazy lightning bolt. It looks pretty natural looking. And we want a little bit of this gray going on in here, but this kind of stuff right here we can get rid of. So I'm just going to make a selection of those little guys, and then let's see, this little guy here, that guy we can get rid of, and then just fill that with black. And, you know, probably this guy up here as well. It's not very natural looking. And that guy. Yeah, probably this guy here too. Just make these quick little adjustments really fast here. I think those other ones look alright. It could look like it's kind of crackling or something. Alright, so now we have what looks like our lightning bolt. You know, I'm pretty happy with the shape of it. You know, if you're not happy, you can always go back to the gradient part of it. You know, do another gradient and then do your difference clouds filter again. But it's, you know, it's a little dull, you know, it's going, you know, from the top to the bottom. So let's go ahead and duplicate that. We can take this layer and drag it down to the folded paper here. That'll give us a copy of that, or we can hit Command J on a Mac or Control J, and that'll just make it faster to duplicate that. And now so we can see through it, we'll go ahead and put that on screen, because we learned that from our layer blending modes. So now we have a copy of this, you know, and we could go ahead and we'll just like have a split off or something, you know. We could rotate it 180 degrees. That way there it doesn't look like the same thing. But to me, it just still kind of looks generic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up another canvas. And let's just do another one of these real quick. Because the shape of it is all going to be random. So let me see. There we go. And now that we already have that filter done, we could just hit Command F on a Mac or Control F on a PC. And that'll just apply like the last filter we did. So there we go. Yeah, I like the shape of that. It's a little bit bigger. And now, oops, we'll just do, oops, let's inverse the colors. And now do our levels. There we go. And again, just going to bring that black and then slide it all the way to the left. Well, not all the way, but most of the way. Because again, we still want a little bit of that gray in there, right? Alright, let's clean this guy up a little bit. So there's another random shape. We'll select all, copy. We can close that now, no need to save it. And let's get rid of that guy. And we'll paste this one, set that to screen so we can see through the black. And here we go. That has a nice shape to it. Let me flip that horizontal, and I'm going to use that guy. Maybe, let's see, where should we have this coming off? Maybe a little something, I don't know. Somewhere down here. Oh, it crisscross like that? That might look kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. Something like that, I guess. Yeah, that'll do fine. Alright, so now we have that shape. Let me brighten up those whites on that one a little bit more so that they match the intensity-wise, excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to merge those two together now, right? And let's see, we have our background on this on the background layer. So we have those two merged together on top of that. Let's just do, you know, some kind of generic sky, whatever. Get some purple in there, and then we'll just go to black. Why not? Yeah, that's nice and dark. That should work. All right, so now let's take this and we'll put this on screen again so we can see through it. See our colors underneath it there. And usually what I'll do, like to help punch it up, I'll go ahead and duplicate that layer again. And now we go up to our filter menu and go to blur and then Gaussian blur. And right, you can see right there, just it's like how blurred that is. And it's you know, it's just 20 pixels, you know, it looks good. Adds a lot of intensity to it, really punches it up. You can see the difference. You know, adds a really nice glow to it. Let me put that on normal. So that's how blurred it is right there. And that looks pretty nice. But what I'll do on top of that now, so I'll go ahead and let's do another, like a colored glow on top of it to punch it up even more. Let's get it set to lighten. And let me see, against like this purplish color, maybe like a pink, you know, nice intense pink would look nice. So we'll get a soft airbrush right here. And like again, my opacity is at 100%, my flow is at 30%. And, just using the pressure of it, you go light, and then, the parts where it's like really intense, you can push a little bit harder. So let's go, just kind of following the contours of it. And then maybe, like again, in the more intense parts, kind of go over a little bit more. Really showing it off. And then maybe go in. You can see I got a little bit of white. Again, just kind of punching up some of those glows here and there on the intense parts. We really want to see it pop. If you want, you can go with on a new layer. Let me see, and we'll get a hard edge brush. Where'd it go? Hard brush. There we go. And we'll just set the dynamics on. That way there, we can go, with the pressure sensitivity, we go to a nice big line to like nice and thin. And you could go in and kind of draw in, if you want to add more bits to it. But I find, doing like the difference clouds adds like a lot of randomness to it. But you can also, if you want, take little bits. Let's see. Oh, I like this part right here. We can take that and duplicate it, and let's add this little bit, coming off of here or something. You could always do that too and help build it out a little bit more. But yeah, nice and basic. Some really natural looking lightning in a couple easy steps. And then again, you can save this and then use it for later. On a bunch of different projects. Just kind of group it together and just maybe call it lightning. And then you can just take this group. Let's see. Let me open up another. It's 8.5 file image. Here's another sky over here. I need some lightning. You just grab the whole group and put it over. And there you go. It's on there. Good to go. And of course, you can always change the glow layer. If it doesn't fit, just kind of lock the transparencies on it. And then, just throw a nice blue glow on there, or a nice orangish yellow or something. Whatever you want. But yeah, try it out. Have some fun with it. Impress your friends. That's going to do it for this episode. And I have a couple other weather effects coming up for the next couple videos. I've had a lot of people requesting those. If you want to see more of my color work, you can check them out on DeviantArt. It's lummage.deviantart.com. Also have a Facebook fan page. It's facebook.com/lummage1. That's the number 1. I'll put the links for those in the descriptions. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I do new videos every week, and usually post them up on Fridays. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.